Hello and welcome to something new here on the channel that I'm going to be calling Give It a Go. So today we're going to give Orbox C a go, and the reason is because the developer sent me a key. His name is, I believe, Arseniy. I probably butchered his first name and I'm not going to try to say his second name because there's no chance I'll be able to say that. So thanks very much to him for the key, but obviously that means that maybe it's not a completely unbiased opinion from me because he has been very nice to do that for me. What I will say as well is that this is the first one of these that I've done. It's not the first offer of a key that I've received, but it's the first game that I thought, yeah, I could probably do a decent-ish run through of what the game's about for this one and let you guys decide. But like some of the other stuff that I got, like there was one game called what was it, Hercules: The Untold Stories, which looked pretty nice, but it was a puzzle platformer, and platforming is just the worst genre for me because I don't like it. But the reason I don't like it is because I'm absolutely terrible at it and I get really frustrated, and if I made a video on it I just wouldn't do the game justice. And then there were other games that I thought, no, like they're just not of a standard maybe to make a video on. But this game looks pretty interesting. I'm not the biggest puzzle player in the world, although when I was younger, things like Lemmings and other kind of games that were around, puzzle games that were around at that time, I played a lot. But that's going back a fair amount of time. But if you do want to see someone who really knows the puzzle games and play through this, my buddy Brascus has a playthrough, so or has, I think he did one video on it, but wherever it is, I'll put a link in the description so you can go check that out. There'll also be a link to the Steam page of the game as well down there, so if you are interested, check that out. But I prattle along for long enough now, so let's get in, and we're going to start at easy difficulty. One, because as I said, I'm not the best puzzle player game in the world, but the other is because I don't want to spoil some of the later game for those of you who are really into puzzles. So let's get in and start with, so number one is just the basic tutorial level, I guess. So you move with W, A, S, and D, or the arrow keys. I prefer the arrow keys. So we just have to basically make our way to the red square by using the blocks that are there to make 90-degree turns. There we go. So first one, not too difficult, thankfully. Okay, so now on to the next one. Okay, again, not that difficult. It does get more and more difficult though the further in you get, and it kind of twists your brain, especially if you're not used to playing puzzle games. So I need to go over this way. No, I think I made a mistake there already. Yeah. Okay, so let's just do it that way. Okay. Okay, so already one mistake. So as I said, not the best puzzle player. Although I think I actually got that one first time when I was just making sure that the game ran properly for me, and also that like it was a game that I wanted to look at. So these new ones here, the triangle ones, kind of just spit you out. So you don't have you can't change direction until they're done with you basically. So if I go here, that's the next time when I hit a solid block when I get to move. So then going up here should get me straight to the end. Yeah. Okay, now so we can go here, then let's see, so that one would be there. Okay, so I think I need to go on, if I remember, on the left hand side. The one that's going to get, yeah. So those ones is kind of You can like trace it out in your head, but it's more kind of instinct, at least for me, like for those ones to work out exactly where you're going to be going. So here now, we need to get ourselves, so this way, this way, this way, this way, and then get ourselves there, and then just take the magical ride on the triangles. Okay, and then so going left isn't going to help us because it'll just put us in the same path back to where we are. So we need to go this way and then ride the triangles again, and there we go. Okay, so wormholes, basically go into the wormhole, you come out to the other side in the same direction as travel. So let's do that. And then if we do that again, that'll get us there. And then we can go there, and then that should get us there. And there we go. Okay, again, not too difficult. But as you can see, I like the way, you know, there's a nice pace of the new elements coming in is good. And now basically the colors determine which one. If you go into red one, you come out the other red one, basically. Okay, there we go. So now we need to find where should we go from here. So if I go left, I'm gonna go shooting off. If I go right, I can go through the wormhole again. Okay, that's nice. Then I think I should go through again because that'll get me to the other wormhole, and that gets me there. And then I'll go across and down, and there we go. Okay, so now into the green one. Okay, then let's go across and into the red one. Then into the green one again, down, right the triangles. Oh, that was the wrong way to go. Okay. Okay. Same again. So now let's ride this triangle instead. There we go. And as I said, like with the triangle ones, it's just kind of, you know, either trial and error or just kind of an instinctual thing, because it is very hard, at least for me, very hard to trace exactly where they're going to spit you out. So this level now, we just have to collect all of the orbs. So there is a bonus for doing it in the least amount of moves, but I'm probably not going to get that. So let's just collect what we can. There. Let's get that one. Yeah. Have I made a mistake? No, we can get them. Just took a bit more moves. I think it took more moves than it took me the other time. Okay. Now, same thing again, but there's obviously the fear of going flying off to the side. The trick to this one is not going up here until the end, because there's no way to come back down without flying off, basically. Okay, and then this next one, so let's start there. Oh, yeah, I needed to get that one first, I think. Yeah, and there. Okay, now let's think about where we need to go. So we can't go up, we can go across, and over there. Ah, I see what I needed to do. So let's start again. Oh, stupid. Definitely stupid. Okay, down, that way, up. Yeah, get those ones first, and then we're pretty much okay. How do we get that last guy? There. No, that's just the... It's weird, isn't it? I did these no problem the first time, and now I'm struggling with this one here. Ah, I know how to get it. Okay. That way, that way. There, 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 there. No, I don't know how to get it. Okay, so that way, then that way. Then we have to go that way. Up, there, then down, cross, up, cross, down, and there we go. Okay. It's weird though, you know, when you're not good at a certain type of game, how different your performance is when, you know, you're thinking of, oh, what should I talk about in terms of the game, and then like that just completely, you know, when I just play the game and let my brain just focus on just figuring out the puzzles, I'm actually not too bad at this, but switch the camera on and it's a whole different story. Okay, so we need to go up here, then down there, there, cross, up, over to there. Okay, and then we have those two guys to get, so that way, that way, that way, and that way. Good. Okay, so now we've got these gates as well. So as you see, when I go through, the gate closes, so then that kind of opens up another avenue because it's then a solid block that I can backtrack against. Okay, so like that. So now we have a chance to head over there, and again, it's just an instinctual thing that you know, that triangle, the lower one of the group on the left, just seems like the right place to go. So that's what we do. Okay, and then again, it looks like I should maybe, well, I can't go straight down, so I need to get to the next group. So the way to do that seems to be the triangle over to the far right, so that's what we do, and then that should give us the chance to, let's see, over to there, then where I'm going to go. So we'll go there, then up there, 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 and there. Yes, there we go. Okay. Yes, so I'm definitely having fun with the game. And like I say, like here's another new element now. When I pass through that block, it then becomes solid, so I can then move back onto it. Okay, so if I go there and then use that again, I can get back to the start. So I can just imagine, like, there's tons of levels in this game. Like, you know, we're still only on the easy levels, and the pace that the elements have been added in, like, it's obvious like that the developer has put a lot of thought into, you know, how to make this game and make it fun as well. So hopefully I can do him a bit of justice. That way, that way, that way, that way, and that way. Okay, good. But yeah, if you're a puzzler, you know, you probably are gonna love this game. Now remember how to do this. I need to go down and then that way. Yes, then that way. Okay. The first time I did that level, it took me a while to figure out that if I got the two top first, I could then use them to put me onto the second row. Okay, and this is probably going to be the last of the levels that I'm going to do. So these ones basically blow up on a timer, so just wait for that to blow up so I can progress. Okay, and I'm almost certain that I made, yes, I came at them from the wrong way. Okay, so let's go that way, and then that way. So that then allows me to go up there, and then across there, and then down there. There we go. Okay, so this has been my let's give it a go, where we gave Orbox C a go. I had a lot of fun. As I said, I'm not a puzzler, but I've had a lot of fun playing that. And off camera, I'm probably gonna play more. So, you know, that says a lot about the game. You know, that it's not just a case of just making a video, because you know, recently any games that I've played have just been recording. So this is going to be probably a nice little thing to maybe dip in and out of. And I like that the levels are short, you know, that you can just dip in and out and do a few levels and then come back to it again. You don't have to, you know, every session you don't have to be playing like an hour or whatever. You can just maybe do 5 minutes or something, and that's, in my book, definitely a plus. But as I said, if you want to see someone who really knows the puzzle games played, go check out Brascus's playthrough. Also, if you are interested in the game, go check out the Steam store. The game is only €2.99 or whatever your regional equivalent is to that. So, you know, it's not a whole hell of a lot of money to put out for the amount of effort that this developer's put in, like, to make a very interesting puzzle game. And, you know, some with so many different elements as well. Like, and God knows when you get into like the later levels how complex it's going to be. I think it would just twist my brain and and turn it into mush or something. But as I said, I had fun. If you want to, you know, if it looks like what you want to do, definitely check out Brascus's video and go and have a look at the Steam page. And if you want to buy it, pick it up and have fun. And I hope you have at least as much fun as I had playing it. But for me, that's it for now. So goodbye, and I hopefully see you on another video.